Step one.
Hi guys, this is a video talking about why I don't do Halloween videos as much anymore. Reason? All my Halloween props are breaking. You guys don't know it? They're not, it's not like I'm taking like really bad care of them. They're sitting here not being used and they're just breaking. 2010 Demonica is broken now. 2011 Demonica, broken now. But yeah, what broke on her, you're wondering? Well, first of all, her motor was dead, so she wouldn't rise up all the way. I'd have to, push her head up. Because this is the 2010 model. This is the one, it has to go all the way up for it to start moving. If it doesn't, it'll just sit there and short out. It's kind of shorting out too. Sometimes it only wants to go down and it doesn't go up. I have to force it up a little bit. And guess what happened today? The relay switch broke. You're wondering what's the big deal with the relay switch? Well, this is what makes it move. This is what activates her movement. She has to rise all the way up, hit this, and it hits another metal contact, and it activates her head, and it activates her to go up and down. Well, with that broken, she'll go up, but she's not going to do anything else. She'll just sit there, light up her eyes, and that's it. She needs that. I don't have a spare. What's wrong with her? Rubber belt in her head is broken. Her eyes are fried. Her cloth is ripped because her rubber belt was always weak. Here, look. She rises pretty slow. Her motor's dying too. See? Just doesn't turn. She doesn't turn to the right because, I don't know. Her head's kind of tilted at an angle a little bit. See? It's just broken. There's not a lot for me to do to fix this. Pop-up zombie, or not zombie, werewolf. Worked 3 times. After the 3rd time, it was even in the unboxing video. I made an unboxing video. It worked in there. I unplugged it. Didn't use it again until I made that Spirit Halloween video with all my props going off. I didn't know it was broken when I made the video. It wasn't going back down. Now it doesn't do anything. Because it's just so weak. The motor, it doesn't do anything. It's broke. This howler, his head doesn't go up and down. Doesn't really bother me, but that one's head doesn't move at all. That Damien, he works fine. Wolf Spitter doesn't spit, never did. It did once, and then it broke. Zombie Barrel, he needs a new motor to rise up. I mean, he gets faster every time you activate it, but it takes a while. And I don't want to activate him too many times, because of course, guess what happens? He'll break. And, that flesh-eating zombie only worked a couple times, his motor died. Pop-up zombie, he never worked once. There's nothing that'll make him work. I think his motors or his wires are bad. He sometimes has problems where he'll just want to jump nonstop. Broken Spine Girl, she's working, but who knows for how long since I got the new parts. Jumping Spider, it just keeps on jumping. Rosemary, her eyes stay lit. Vampire, he's still holding up, but his pulls are snapping, and his motor's about ready to give up. He has a hard time resetting himself. I have to push him sometimes to get him to go. Both Ghost Girls, their arms don't move. They broke in the weirdest way possible. Like, she was the fast one, she was the slow one. This one worked fine, and then she was just acting up, and I didn't know what was wrong with it. And since that one still worked, I opened up her Velcros to see kind of how it moves. Guess what? When I unvelcroed it, it instantly quit moving. How does that break it? Grave Mourner's pole is broken, so it has a weird black pull over it. It can't rise all the way up. Death Row doesn't move right because his thing is cracked for the module. It can still thrash, but not the way it's supposed to. Tombstone Lifter, he doesn't talk. He never has ever since 2010. But I mean, his He's probably gonna end up breaking soon. Jumping Zombie's pole is snapped. That one keeps jumping nonstop because its relay switch is broken. See, it's just his arm is weak. It doesn't raise all the way up. He jumps up slow, and he's starting to break because he shakes when he comes in and out, and that's not good. Those are the ones that start smoking when they have problems. He's actually almost snapped off. As you can see, he's snapped. He's broken. They're all these are broken. That's why I don't do Halloween videos as much, and that's why I don't know if I really want to buy Halloween props this year, because they're going to be like $200 again for every one. You think a new one's going to be any different? It's going to last? No. That's what all these are. They're all broken. None of them were ever really updated to work for very long. They only work a couple of activations. Some of these props only work 10 times, and they're done. They're kind of made to work like that. That's how they make money off of them, I guess. I don't know. They lose money, but I don't know. I don't have Gravedigger, Resurrection Mary, and all those other ones I used to have because they all broke a long time ago. The Fried Gruesome Granny, broken. Guardian of the Grave, Hovering Ghost is broken. He can't hover. He snapped. Just broken. They're just sitting here not being used. I used to use these things all the time. But they all kind of worked when I brought them here. But they're just slowly breaking down. Like that Grave Riser Witch, her mouth doesn't work anymore. The skeleton, his head doesn't go up and down. They did before I brought him here. They all worked. But now they're just breaking down. And that's why I'm not making Halloween videos as much, because they break when I do. I want them to work. I don't want to use them if they're just going to break. I want to save them for when people can come over and see them, but they keep breaking, so it's not possible. I don't know what else to say. I don't know. I think all you guys can agree with me. I'm sure you have lots of broken props as well. If you don't, you will have broken props, because they're not going to last you that much longer. Like, Lurching Zombie, his mouth doesn't work right. Like, I think there's glue not glued to his mouth right. It looks like it would work, but the plastic inside just slips, so his mouth stays here while the inside is moving. So, I don't know. They're just too many flaws with these. They just all break. They're not quality anymore. There used to be quality a long time ago, but not anymore. And the prices on these things have tripled pretty much. And well, that's it. That's why I don't make them as much. I'll still make Halloween videos, but that's why doesn't happen anymore, because they break. Back then, they didn't really break as much. They do now. They're old, but they're also new. Doesn't matter. They're gonna break. Well, that's it. Let me know in the comments if you have any questions or anything. Bye.